Hello everyone. Today I have the Tesla Model S and I'm going to tell you 10 cool things about this car. First, a brief overview. The Tesla Model S was introduced back in 2012 and was the second Tesla that was made, the first being the Roadster. The Tesla Model S since 2012 has pioneered to be one of the first electric vehicles to be sold in the United States and to the world. Since today, Tesla has become one of the best-selling electric vehicles in the market and has the longest battery life of any electric vehicles right now. This car has 370 miles and 0 to 60 time is 3.7 seconds. This particular one is a 75D. With that in mind, let's get into the 10 cool things about this car. One of the coolest things about this car is the car keys. It's not the typical car key that you get in most luxury cars. It looks exactly like the Model S. To unlock the doors, you just double click on the top part of the car. If you want to unlock the front, you double click the front. To open the trunk, double click the back. Another cool thing I find this car really interesting are the door handles. Like many other cars, the door handles are visible. In the Tesla, it's right now locked and it's pulled in. To unlock it, I can just double click the key and then it just pulls out. And to lock it, I just click back once. Another cool feature that I find this car really cool is the EV charging. Most electric vehicles have a pretty obvious place where to charge your car. And the Tesla, they made it really subtle. They put it right here in the left rear lights. You can go to most EV's charging stations or a Tesla Supercharging station to charge your Tesla faster. Another cool thing that I find this car really cool is the screen. On the top is the navigation and below is the radio. Apart from those, you can take a look at your car settings over here. You can see how many miles are left in your car. You can see your progress. In fact, you can also play some games on here, some of the old classic Ataris. Another interesting thing that I find this car really interesting is the navigation system. Besides setting a destination, the Tesla navigation can tell you where the nearest charging stations are, and also where are the charging stations. For example, you can take a look at in the Santa Monica place, there's no stalls available, but in the Culver City, there's 2 stalls available. There are some restaurants, there's restrooms that I can use, there's coffee, there's a supermarket, and other amenities that I can hang out while I can let the car charge. To set a navigation, I can just click on navigate, and it just helps me calculate to the nearest route. Another thing I would say about this car is the seats. It's not necessarily the most luxurious seats, and the entry level is only cloth and half leather. In the back, there's not a lot of things and not a lot of toys that you can select. Even for the front, it's not necessarily, again, the most luxurious place to be. Even for the seats, there's not a lot of lumbar support. And even for the functions, there's not a lot of selections you can really take. Another cool feature about this car is the dashboard. On the left, it shows you the battery life and the charge and the odometer. On the top, it shows the speed limit and how fast you're going, and on the right, it's the music. In the center below, there's a little Tesla car, and it shows the surrounding area about the cars. For example, there's a car up ahead, and the car reads up ahead that there is a car. Another cool feature that I really find this car really cool is the cargo space. This is a hatchback sedan, so the rear seats could fold down. So back here you have a lot of cargo area for storage, and you have some more space down here. And besides having the cargo space in the back, the Tesla Model S has cargo space in the front. And this makes it really cool because this is one of the very few cars that have cargo space in the back and the front, since the battery is in the center and there's no main component in the front. Another cool thing that I find this car interesting is the design. I believe this is probably one of the coolest electric vehicles on the market right now, especially for the looks. Even though the looks haven't been modified since 2012, it still looks like a handsome car. However, the options and the limitation and customized options is still very small, that there's not a lot of colors to select from, and also not a lot of leather and interior design to select from too. Also, even the options is very limited. It's primarily only the autopilot that is the main option today. But even as a car like this, it's still very impressive on the design and the looks and the practicality. Another interesting thing about this car is the value. This car costs roughly about $80,000, but it holds its value very strong. That 1 year's Tesla still depreciates very slowly. But for a car like this, having the innovative technology of electric vehicle, the practicality, and also the styling, and also even the performance, this is still a very good car to be considering, even though there are some things they could improve on, like maybe change the styling a little bit and improving on the interior quality. However, if you look at it this way, there's very few cars that have that perfect combo of good looking, also very fast and fast driving, and that practicality that no other electric vehicles on the market today that matches with the Tesla Model S. Therefore, I believe if you're looking for an electric vehicle, definitely the Model S is a car worth considering.